Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on Diddy and Cassie. Well, the floodgates has opened and I knew this was going to happen. Once that case ended and the verdict came out, the people were going to come out. And here we got one of the first workers that was allegedly hired by Cassie, Diddy or Cassie, whichever one you want to believe, is coming out and he's suing the both of them. He's claiming that Cassie gave him an STD and also that Cassie was pregnant with his baby. Didn't tell him, so I don't know how he found out. Got rid of it. And so now he's suing. Let me go ahead and share a screen so we could get more into this story. So the 30 million collectively that she got, the 10 million from the Intercontinental Hotel, the 20 million from Diddy, is about to go all trying to defend herself from different lawsuits. So Diddy sued. Cassie and Diddy sued. Male escort claims she gave him an STD, alleges she got rid of her pregnancy that it was his baby. So Clayton Howard, one of the male escorts prosecutors say Diddy hired, is dragging Diddy and Cassie to court. And he says Cassie gave him a STD and got rid of a baby after he got her pregnant. So Howard, who says he went by Dave when he was hired for the freak offs with Diddy and Cassie, makes the salacious claims in a new lawsuit obtained by TMZ. The escort claims he contracted an STD from having relations with Cassie, and he says he impregnated her and she aborted the pregnancy without telling him. And he alleges she then continued having unprotected sex with him. Howard is one of the 7 male escorts federal prosecutors in the Diddy criminal case say were transported across state lines for the purpose of, having relations. Let me say this, Cassie got victimized by so many people, and the last person or the latest person to victimize her was the Southern District of New York. They wanted Diddy so bad that they was willing to use her, expose her, and not protect her. She had to. I believe she had to. I think she was good. She got her 20 million from Diddy. She wanted to just go on about her business, live her life with her husband and her children. But because they wanted Diddy, and when they raided his homes, I believe they told her, come tell us information, and she did. And they told her, don't worry about it, you're good. Gonna go raid his homes. I believe they thought when they raided them homes, it was gonna be a slam dunk. They was gonna have everything they need to take him down. When they raided his homes and they didn't find anything, they went back to her. These are Diva Thoughts. They went back to her and said, I'm sorry, we need you. You're going to have to testify. I truly believe Cassie never wanted to be on that stand. And listen, these are all Diva Thoughts. I'm not saying she didn't want to have a third kid, but I'm saying it was strategic and convenient that she was pregnant around the time it was time to testify. So then that way, the defense couldn't go too hard on her, because that would have looked horrible, that you're going in on a woman that was 2 seconds from giving birth. So she got up on that stand and did what she had to do, because I believe the Southern District of New York made her. And they told her all was going to be well. But they didn't protect her. They used her. They exposed her. And now these people are coming after her and they're suing her. She could say thank you to the Southern District of New York. Because before that, it was just rumors around how much money she got when she sued Diddy. I also believe a lot of people in that orbit, when they heard she got 20 million, they were pissed. Pissed. Because perhaps some of them sued before and got nowhere near that amount. And then others was like, oh, she got that. Well, stuff was done to me. Let me get my piece of the pie too. So now this worker, who I'm sure, if he was in the business of doing such things like this, that wasn't the first STD he got, and I'm sure he didn't sue them other people, but now Cassie has found herself in a lawsuit. He claims he was hired for the freak offs with Diddy and Cassie starting in 2009, and he says for more than 5 years, they trafficked him for the purpose of commercial, relations, using him as entertainment to satisfy their sexual fetishes and personal ambitions. Howard claims Diddy and Cassie gave him substances, manipulated, and traumatize him while they themselves engaged in a toxic, domestically abusive relationship that often became violent. He says Cassie manipulated him into taking ecstasy and having unprotected relations. And he says she would order him to pleasure himself for hours on end, resulting in tears, skin peeling, and scabbing to his private area. Howard claims his dealing with Diddy and Cassie left him in a physical and psychological injury, lost wages and benefits, medical expenses, pain and suffering, emotional distress and mental anguish, plus loss of enjoyment of life. He was not called as a witness, but was mentioned several times during testimony in Diddy's trial. Well, ain't that convenient that he wasn't called? Because if a Southern District of New York called him, he would have got on that stand talking about both of them was cutting a fool. So they couldn't have that. But it's funny how they used his name, though. A federal agent testified about Clayton's stay at the Four Seasons and a flight from New York to LA, all paid by Diddy. But yeah, you didn't bring him up on the stand because he would have been like, Cassie did this and Cassie did that, and you couldn't have that because you was portraying Cassie as 100% a victim. But I'll carry on. Diddy was acquitted on racketeering and sex trafficking, but was found guilty of transporting escorts across state lines for the purpose of relations. He was denied bail, remains in custody, awaiting sentencing, and is facing up to 20 years behind bar. He's facing, but this is a first-time offense, and he really shouldn't get that much time. They reached out to, TMZ reached out to the legal teams for Diddy and Cassie, and so far, no word back yet. Well, Cassie, the floodgates are open. I feel for you, but see, when you open Pandora's box and you go down a certain road, these things can happen. Listen, people, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts, people, on this lawsuit and what this escort is saying. And do you think this escort should get some money? And why did he have to put her business out there that, she was pregnant and didn't have the baby, allegedly, according to him? He's being messy. But this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. The floodgates are open, and the people are going to get the running their mouth. Because before the verdict even came out, you had a whole bunch of escorts just around the town, running their mouth, talking to every news outlet, talking to this one, talking to that one. Cassie, brace yourself. Because unfortunately for you, I believe it's just the beginning. Listen, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video.